NFT IQ here, coming once again with highly original, highly unique, and highly valuable content today, discussing a big problem I see coming up for a lot of people in the NFT community, which is I think OpenSea is going to just be savagely destroyed by competitors. And I think all NFTs on OpenSea are just going to trend to zero, except maybe the blue chips. So this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and the NFT marketplace is pretty crazy. Good luck out there. But personally, what I've done is I've started taking all of my NFT assets, selling them out of OpenSea when I think they're at a good price, and I'm switching to other platforms and kind of preparing to move over to Coinbase, maybe trading some altcoins for a while here, because I think the future of OpenSea is real bad news. So let me tell you why. First of all, the Ethereum prices are getting out of control. The gas prices are getting out of control. And for small traders, people who are starting out, it's just going to become unmanageable and people are going to be turned off. And there's not really any end in sight here. I know the market's taking a dip right now. Maybe they'll continue, but I think long term, even if there is a dip for a while, it's just going to surge back up and we're going to have the same problem. So that's the Ethereum price issue. Maybe they could move to another cryptocurrency or launch their own, but I just don't think they are really thinking ahead like this, and I don't think they have the capability to pivot fast enough to something more sustainable. Been really impressed with OpenSea's lack of capability of controlling scam projects on their platform. Every time I go and search for a new project, there's 5 other projects with the same name. People get really confused buying the wrong project because people are scamming on OpenSea and they're not really doing much about it. At least they're not being fast about it. There's other problems with the platform, and this isn't really so much a deal breaker that's going to kill them, obviously, but this is just like a sign that they don't have the capability to solve problems fast enough to be a successful software company, in my opinion. Next problem is that their entire platform is kind of built on this eBay style model of NFTs where you're just buying a profile picture and there's these 10,000 NFT collections we've been seeing for so long now. The whole market, as we all know, is shifting over to gaming NFTs, metaverse NFTs, and yes, there's going to continue to be PFP and different styles of that kind of NFT, but I don't think OpenSea has the capability to support engineers who are working with the metaverse, engineers who are working in games, software development teams, and gaming companies that have to have a fast API for doing transactions in real time so that people can buy and sell their assets inside of a game. I don't see OpenSea pivoting to be able to support this fast enough. Maybe I'm wrong, but big problem. And the rest is just my gripes about OpenSea I've had since day one. So we're not going to dive into that too much. As far as the upcoming risks to OpenSea, as I mentioned, the shift in the marketplace to gaming and metaverse NFTs, big problem. The whole platform just kind of sucks, in my opinion. It's ripe for a competitor to swoop in and do better. Nobody has yet. Shout out to Solana. I really love the platform, but they got to really step it up. Same with IMX Marketplace. We're all eager for something better out there. Hasn't happened, but it very well could. And guess what? Hopefully these small guys can kind of establish themselves soon, because this Coinbase announcement, this Coinbase NFT marketplace is going to be a big problem, not just for OpenSea, but for the other marketplaces. And so let's talk about that, because I think this is the number one killer for OpenSea right now. The fact that Coinbase holds such a huge portion of the crypto market, and that all of those customers can just immediately start buying and selling NFTs on their platform the day that they launch, is going to fundamentally shift where not just where those people do NFT stuff, but everybody who's already in NFTs, who's figured out MetaMask and their Phantom Wallet or whatever and using OpenSea, we're all going to be forced to pivot to play the game on the Coinbase platform, is my prediction, because there's going to be so much moving money. Money's just going to be flowing like a fire hose on Coinbase NFT platform. And for those of us who know how to play the flip game, the temptation is going to be there, and we're not really going to be holding any kind of loyalty to OpenSea. if the transactions are happening on Coinbase NFT Marketplace, guess what? Everyone's going to be going there, and that's how it's going to work. And here's some stats that I found from early 2021. These numbers are much larger now. But with 6 million active users per month on Coinbase, I mean, it's just absolutely insane how much of the market this company controls. Furthermore, it's not just the fact that they're big, it's the fact that they're smart. And I was going over a blog post that had some notes about a CEO, Brian Armstrong, in an earnings call for Q3, which was just recent. And by the way, nobody else in the NFT space is delivering quality content with actual news and actual information like this. This isn't just some hype project baloney that you're finding on other channels. This is actually valuable information that you need to know about what's going to happen in the NFT space. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm not going to say that again the whole video. So here we are, the quote from Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase. I think we can just make, hopefully, NFTs much easier to use. That's kind of a hallmark of what Coinbase tries to do out there, to bring more people into the crypto space. I think this is going to be a global phenomenon. We want to make sure our NFT platform is interoperable with every other platform out there. And hopefully you will see something launched in the next couple of quarters here. So key things for me are launching the next couple quarters, so you still got some time to figure out your assets on OpenSea or wherever else. But number two, this interoperability is so critical because this means that gaming companies, these big gaming companies, as they hop on the bandwagon of selling NFTs inside of their games, they're not going to be able to just do that in their game very easily. They're going to be relying on APIs provided by NFT specialized companies like Coinbase, to where their engineers can write some really simple code that allows them to integrate their in-game NFTs onto a marketplace that can handle the transaction volume and the speed that the gaming community is going to require. Same thing for the metaverse. Coinbase, they're thinking ahead about this. The CEO, he's on the earnings call telling all his people, we're going to make you richer by being smart in the NFT space and actually cooperating with other companies. So OpenSea, I would love to see some statements like this. I just haven't. Maybe it's out there. Leave a comment if you've seen anything like this from OpenSea. But as far as I know, they're really just kind of focused on keeping the lights on over there. Next quote from Brian Armstrong is, we'd like to make Coinbase NFT a little more like Instagram as opposed to, say, an auction like eBay or something like that. I think having people that you can follow, your favorite artists or creators, and having a feed of content that gets populated from those people you follow, that could be really powerful. And in addition, you can go in there, you can buy an NFT if you really like it, and you'll kind of showcase it in your own social profile. So not only are they thinking about the markets that already exist out there, they're creating their whole new marketplace. And it's not like a Coinbase kind of sort through and look for rarity traits and what's the floor price, blah, blah, blah. This is like very artist centric, where the artist is going to be able to showcase their work, gain a following, and when they release NFTs, maybe they just drop one or they drop 10 at a time, and their followers are going to be jumping on that like hungry wolves on a pile of dead animals or something. It's a really weird analogy, but I think that this whole Instagram style scrolling app thing is going to really take off, and that people are going to want to buy NFTs from creators that they support, and they're going to want to be able to like show those off and gain a following by having a lot of cool NFTs on their Coinbase app, you know? So this is just a totally new space for NFT artists to proliferate and to succeed. OpenSea is, I just don't see them doing anything like this. Haven't heard of anything like this from anybody else. So my unpopular opinion that you haven't heard anywhere else yet is that all NFTs except maybe the blue chips on Coinbase are just going to trend to zero. It could happen whenever Coinbase launches or maybe sooner. You should prepare. I'm already preparing. When I think I have a good price on an NFT that I'm holding on OpenSea, guess what? I'm selling it off and I'm starting to move to other platforms. Maybe I'm holding on to my money for the Coinbase launch. Maybe I'm investing in altcoins, whatever it happens to be. But I'm really trying to move off of OpenSea for the foreseeable future. Maybe they'll survive this whole thing with Coinbase. Probably not. But that's my take. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.